Hey there everybody, Chrono here, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy VII. In the last episode, we managed to end up going to the Gunga village, meet up with the Turks. We found out that Rude likes Tifa. I mean, I wonder why. Everyone loves Tifa. It's actually like it's like she's their waifu or something. But anyways, Sig is being attracted by Elena. Sig is also hanging around with Scarlet, who for some reason is trying to look for something like a huge materia to be able to build some ultimate weapon with Heidegger. We found the Titan materia, we entered the Gunga village, found out that apparently a boy named Zack lived there, and the Maka reactor is dangerous and Shinra's a pile of douche. We end up running over to the south side of the canyon, and then our buggy broke down. So now we kind of have no choice but to be here instead and essentially try to figure out what we're supposed to do next. But welcome to the Cosmo Canyon. And it's quite a very interesting place, I might say so myself. But this is actually Red XIII's home, and his name is Neneki, which is his real name. And he needs to go say hello to Bugenhagen. Because Bugenhagen is Bugen important. We are not familiar with this land, my dude. People from all over the world gather here to seek study of the planet life. Woo! I was wanting to come here. I'm sorry, it's full now, so you can't let you enter. What? Who's that Barrett doing? They helped me when I was on the road. Please let them in. Oh, is that so? You helped our Neneki. Please come in. Why, thank you. Who's Neneki? Neneki's Neneki. That's his name. Alright, cool. Anyway, the Cosmo Canyon, I don't really bother to explore all that much, but to be fair, it does sport some very interesting things that our party members actually are going to be floating around here a bit. Welcome to our original cocktail, Cosmo Candle. That is not what the dialogue just said there. I'm just assuming, and I'm a butt. Anywho, let's actually see if we can find anything, because I never really explore much of Cosmo Canyon. I usually just go to the plot, and then that's really about it, but that's just me. Is there anything to climb here? What is the point of this room? This room looks suspicious, but there's nothing there, so it's not suspicious, and it just looks like it's just a piece of architecture that they just put into the game, because why the hell not? What do you gotta say? Ah, the inn, which is 100 gil. I keep thinking that the gil keeps getting the amount of things that we need to get increased. It just keeps going up, 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 up. But anyways, this is the second recording. Obviously, recording messed up. I think I probably know why it's now messing up, and I think it probably has something to do with the fact that, first off, 1080p, don't really need it. 60 frames per second, also don't really need it, like, in all fairness. Anyways, this is the item shop over here. We already got tons of tents. We got a bunch of potions and high potions. They sell the same exact stuff as your normal item shop will sell, which is essentially the essentials. Okay, I actually think that's really it. That's a point of interest. What do you guys gotta say? So this is Cosmo Canyon, quite a mysterious place. Have you come to seek the studies of... Yep, might as well. Yeah, I heard there's an awesome observatory here. I'd like to see if I have a chance. I'm pretty sure you probably would if you didn't just keep walking around in that one exact location. Trust me, you probably would. Here's what I was. This is my hometown. Majara's protectors of those who appreciate this beautiful canyon and the planet. My brave mother fought and died here, but my cowardly father left her. I'm the last of my race. Cowardly father? Yes, my father was a wastrel. And so the mission I inherited from my ancestors to protect this place, my journey ends here. Hey, Neneki, you're home. Coming, Rampapa. Ugh. Good timing. Let's take a breather. I got stuff I wanted to find out, too. Alright. And with that, all of our party members are kind of like scattered all over the place. Okay, so you can actually skip the dialogue with that. There's actually a unique scene that you can get where Cloud will examine that board and will say that, hey, you can go ahead and go here if you want. I don't know why you will actually do that, but who cares? Anyways, this person here ends up selling weapons, obviously, and they're kind of weapons that are really good, but to be honest, the only one that I'm gonna actually be buying are the silver armlet, because we have one of those, but we don't have two of those. As per usual, I usually always buy, like, more. How did I put it? I know it's around here. Barrett, what you doing? There was this guy who studied planetary life here. He couldn't take things the way they were, so he went to Midgard to form an avalanche. Want to hear more? Sure. Guess you could say this is where Avalanche was born. I always wanted to come here, and finally I made it. Lots has happened, and then I don't know what's gonna happen now that there's no Avalanche. Aw. Well, I'm pretty sure, Barrett, that you basically have your own beta version of Avalanche here with Cloud and the gang. Let's actually, before we go a bit further, let's go meet with Aerith and Tifa. They're actually at the cocktail bar, chilling and hanging out and shooting the crap. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're talking. Oh, they're not even there. Huh. I thought they'd be there by now. Okay, so I guess only just the party members, whoever's in your team now, will basically be scattered. I thought everybody would be scattered at that point. My bad, guys. I guess that's later then. Alright. Let's go on to the top and go meet Neneki Grandpapa. Because essentially we have nowhere else to go. But first, Yuffie. Oh man, this place looks like a real drag. And their material sucks too. Well, alright, Yuffie. I know that their material sucks, but you don't have to actually make fun of them. Jesus. Anyways, we can talk to this guy. He actually sells materia. And he sells 2 expensive materials that we can buy. We can buy only one of them, however. And obviously, in the last episode, I already said what Mystify was. Mystify was basically causes confusion in Berserk. And whatever the hell that last one is. And Transform you already know about. Now, MP Plus and HP Plus. These are 2 unique materials that only one of them can be found on the field. And the other can not be found on the field. HP Plus, I think, is the one that can be found if you've gotten a certain amount of numbers for the Rufus ceremony send-off minigame. Obviously, we went for the Force Stealer, so that's why we didn't get HP Plus. MP Plus, you can only get here, which is kind of dumb because unlike MP Plus, there's also a Magic Plus materia that's kind of the same color as this one, and it has almost the same properties as this, but I don't know, it's weird. MP Plus and HP Plus, you can only get here or somewhere else. Well, actually, no, I think this is probably like the only place that you can actually buy MP and HP Plus. Why would you want to go ahead and go out of your way to buy HP and MP Plus? Well, you already know how your health gets decreased whenever you put materia inside you. If you go ahead and obviously go out of your way to level up MP/HP Plus, you can basically end up getting almost up to 9,999 HP, which is really good because there is one specific boss that we are going to be fighting later on in the game that has a desperation move that is an enemy skill, so yes, you need to survive it to be able to get it, and vice versa. It sucks because that enemy skill is called Shadow Flare. It's a really good ability, I might add, but holy crap, it's a stupidness on the handbasket. Cloud is my grandfather, Bugan. He's incredible. He knows everything. I hear that you looked after Neneki. Neneki is still a child, you see. Please stop, grandfather. I'm 48. Neneki's tribe has incredible longevity. So you see, his 48 years would only be equivalent to say that a 15 to 16 year of human. 15 to 16? He's going very deep. You thought he was an adult. Grandfather, I want to be an adult. I want to grow up to be able to protect you in the village. No, Neneki, you can't stand on your own yet. To do that now would destroy you in the long run. Reaching up into the heavens, threatening to snatch the very stars of the great city of Midgard. You've seen it, haven't you? Well, that's a bad example. Looking up too much makes you lost perspective. Long story short, Bugenhagen is essentially giving us the 411 about the planet dying and whatnot. Maybe tomorrow, 100 years from now, but it's not long off. How do you know this? I hear the cries of the planet. What's that? The sound of the stars in the heavens. While this goes on, planets are born and die. What was that? That was a scream from the planet. Did you hear it? As if to say, I hurt, I suffer. They have come here on a journey to save the planet. Why don't you show them? To save the planet? But then again, I guess it wouldn't hurt to show them. Several odd-looking people are here. The whole place has gotten busy all of a sudden. He brought friends too. I'll go get him. Alright. So now we have a choice to be able to bring like 2 other party members with us. Naneki's not going to be in the party, obviously. But we can bring in Aerith, Tifa, Barrett, Yuffie, or Katesif. I keep forgetting that Katesif is actually with us because, to be perfectly honest with you, I forget. Oh, Katesif, you're just hanging here, dude. That's fine. I kind of want Yuffie to hang out with us because why the hell not? Yuffie! God, I hate studying. Oh, well, good. You're coming with me anyways. Actually, you know what? I'll take Barrett with me, and I'll take Aerith with me. Why not? You can stay here, Yuffie, and look around the crappy materia stuff, which, you know, you say it sucks, but for some reason you're still looking around. I'm convinced that you probably think that they're actually good. Alright, let's go. Looks like you have them all together. Then let's begin. I'll stand there. Yeah, it feels like, I know I shouldn't be talking about the recording now, but it feels a bit better when it's not at 60/1080, which I already know that my computer can't even handle that, to be fair. It looks just like the real thing. Yes, pretty good. This is my laboratory. All the workers in space are entered into this 3D holographic system. Hey, a shooting star. How wonderful. Yes, it is something, isn't it? Well, let's get to the subject. Eventually, all humans die. What happens to them after they die? The body decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. What about their consciousness, their hearts, and their soul? The soul, too, returns to the planet. And not only those of human, but everything on this planet, in fact. All living things in the universe are the same. I actually think bringing whoever's like in the second slot will be interested, or I'm not even sure that if Aerith is programmed to be actually, you know what? No. Okay. I think Aerith will always be interested because obviously, you know, she's a Cetra, so, you know, she connects with what Bugenhagen is talking about. Because I noticed Barrett didn't say anything. So I'm assuming that, yeah, if you bring Aerith with you, I guess you do get a unique dialogue. You probably do get a unique dialogue with everybody else, but I think Aerith, it makes a little bit more sense because of story reasons. But long story short, what Bugen was telling us is essentially, you know, humans, you know, die, they become part of the planet, and, you know, they basically become like an energy source for the planet itself, keeping the planet alive, such as, you know, live stream and the like. But if you end up, you know, taking away said energy, well, can you guess what happens to the planet? Spirit energy is the source of life for trees, birds, and humans. And not only living things, it makes it possible to form planets. Funny enough, you actually look at the colors of the sparkles, it's kind of the same colors as materia. Because obviously materia is kind of like spirit energy for the most part. Because they do explain in this game how materia was created in the first place. Let's just say what Scarlet was talking about in the last episode about huge materia, that's going to be a little bit important later on in the game. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. For a second, it felt like I thought my game just stopped working. The spirit energy disappears, our planet will die. Spirit energy is sufficient because it exists within nature. You're talking about the Mako energy, right? Everyday Mako reactors sucked up spirit energy, diminishing it. Spirit energy is compressed in reactors and processed into Mako energy. All living things are being used up and thrown away. In other words, Mako energy would only destroy the planet. Isn't that kind of like a natural thing for real life, where factories can destroy the environment if used incorrectly? Because if you have like a bunch of industrial areas inside one specific city, especially when the cities thrive with nature, you kind of kill off the whole nature. Like, it's kind of the whole... You could probably think that Bugenhagen's a bit of a hippie kind of guy, but to be fair, hippie or not, do you want to live? Either way, though, it's kind of a double-edged sword for both candidates. Like, if you're too naturist, you're not going to really live off of the technology that we have to use, and, you know, vice versa. There has to be a balance, obviously. That's essentially what I'm trying to get at. You need a balance. This is important. Total Paradise Newsletter number 4. Okay, looking for someone who can stand long hours of boredom. For details, contact... Hell no, I hate retail jobs. No, I'm kidding. Retail jobs are fine. Certain retail jobs are fine. Even though I've always said this, and I've said it again every single day. People who come to the friggin' store and retail, stop leaving your brains out the door. It's annoying. What a boring place, just like I thought. I want to go somewhere. Let's go find some materia. Yuffie, you have your priorities. I wonder how many years it's been. Gosh, it brings back memories. Case up, you must have been here before. I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things. About the Cetra and the Promised Land. I'm alone. I'm all alone now. But I'm here. We're here for you, right? I know, but I'm the only Cetra. Does that mean we can't help? Well, rip that, I guess. Cosmo Canyon, this is where Avalanche was born. I promised my guys someday we would save the planet from Shinra, that we celebrate Cosmo Canyon, celebrate. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. Now they're all gone, died for the planet. Really, save the planet. We all hate Shinra, but is it right to go on? Will they ever forgive me? Right now, I really don't know. But I do know one thing. If there's anything I can do to save the planet or the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's for justice, revenge, or whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna do it! Again, Avalanche, born again! Yeah, that's the confidence, Barrett. You doing good, Bo. Bo? I don't know. Cloud? Bonfires are funny, aren't they? Make you remember all sorts of things. You know, Cloud, 5 years ago... It's nothing. No, forget it. I'm afraid to ask. What is it? It feels like you're going far away. You really, really are. You right? That dialogue looked weird. Long ago, when I was still very small, we were all around this flame. No, never mind. What happened? It's about my parents. When I talk about my mother, I'm full of pride and joy, and that's fine. But when I talk about my father, my heart is full of anger. You really can forgive your father. Of course, he left Mother for dead when the Gi tribe attacked and he ran off by himself, leaving Mother and the people of the canyon. Come, Naneki, there's something you should see. The place may be dangerous. Cloud, will you and another person come with us? Sure, why not? I mean, I got nothing else to do. Similar to what we had to do with Barrett, we also have to now do with Red XIII. I'm going to take Yuffie with me. Trust me on this. There's a reason as to why I'm taking Yuffie a lot with me on a lot of things. And trust me, it's going to be a little bit important because I'm actually going to be doing a side quest that I kind of shouldn't be doing very early on in the game. I have my reasons, though, because I kind of do want to do it early because I never actually did that, thing early. Elemental, go there. Fire, sort of go there. I kind of need an all materia, and I know that Yuffie is friggin'... Okay, I already showcased Titan, so I can get rid of that. I'm going to showcase Ifrit, because I have never showcased Ifrit yet. But I am going to put Ifrit there. I'm going to keep the Earth there. I should probably put the all materia... No, actually, I want to keep the all materia there, because I'm kind of leveling it up right now. That's kind of the reason as to why I have it there. I do want to... For Yuffie, Yuffie is actually fine. Yuffie is, like, our leveling up all candidate for now. Actually, now that I think about it, everyone needs to change in equipment right now. Well, the arms. So, change ahoy! Not that. There we go. Alright. So, enemy skill is set. I'm gonna move... I want to move the enemy skill over here. I want to get rid of Ramu, which is, you know, kind of pointless. Yuffie, let me get one of your alls, please. And put the all there. And I guess you can have ice and fire? I don't really know. I would try to showcase the other Choco Mog, but the problem is that trying to showcase that is almost a little bit annoying, considering the fact that it's a random chance that it will show up for me. And half of the time, it usually never shows up, and it's pretty dumb. I don't like it. I hate random chances, you know? Random chances sucks in video games. Like, it's a percentage kind of chance, you know? Alright, so I'm actually going to end the episode here. Hopefully the recording doesn't mess up this time. I'm actually going to watch it on playback. And then in the next episode of Final Fantasy VII, we'll be going to Bugenhagen and seeing what he has to tell Naneki, or show Naneki, I should say. So I've been Code Chrono, and I'll be seeing you guys later. See yas!